I am the greatest.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
You won't do shit. Just stick and move. And just waking you up and saying, now stick and move. Keep your hands up.
All right, welcome to a new episode of the Stick and Move podcast. I'm your host, Trey, here with my homeboy, Sam. And today we are ranking Tyson Fury versus the 90s Golden Heavyweight champs and boxers. Our top four boxers from the 90s that we're going to put Tyson Fury against is Riddick Bowe. How would he do against Riddick Bowe? We're going to do Mike Tyson. We're going to do Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield. So if you're not familiar to this format, we've done similar episodes as well. Ali versus the 90s boxers, Holyfield against the 70s boxers, heavyweight champs. And the way we do it is whoever's number 5, that means he would do better or worse, the worst against Tyson Fury. And where does Tyson Fury rank amongst these 5? So let's just get on with it. Who is your number 5 against these titans of the 90s, brother?
My number 5 is Tyson Fury.
Oh, so everybody else would beat him.
Yeah, I think Mike Tyson and his prime, you're talking the 1990s Mike Tyson. I think the way Tyson Fury has been avoiding Usyk and the way he has a hard time dealing with power from Wilder, from Francis Ngannou, I think prime Mike Tyson would have knocked out Tyson Fury. I think he would have caught him and knocked him out.
So let me ask you this. I mean, you have Fury doing the worst against all the other four
fighters,
mega heavyweights. So why is that? Is it more because of the eras he's in, considering he's an undefeated fighter? What makes you not consider him competitive, or at least taking one from one of the 4?
I think because look at this, man. First of all, Fury hasn't fought Usyk, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Has Fury fought Andy Ruiz? No. Has Fury fought Anthony Joshua? No. He fought Deontay Wilder. That's what made his, yes, he fought Klitschko. But Klitschko's a very dull, very important fighter.
And he was older. He was
older. Bro, Wilder doesn't have legs.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Fury was pretty much a weight bully, in my opinion, compared to the people he's beaten. And one thing I learned about Tyson Fury is when he got popped, he dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all can hate me in the comment section all you want. But when he fought Deontay Wilder in that first fight, that ref helped him out with the count.
Right.
He didn't make it, bro. He didn't make the 10 count, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. You want to compare counts? Dude, how fast did the ref count when Tyson went down against Douglas?
Yeah.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he was 1, 2, 3. He counted Mike Tyson out. Gave him no chance. I don't think that Tyson Fury, after all the stuff that I've done watching the prime Riddick Bowe, we're going primes here. Prime Riddick Bowe, prime Holyfield, prime Lennox Lewis, prime Mike Tyson. I just don't think Fury would have handled those shots. And I do believe it's the era. I feel that the 90s boxers, the 90s heavyweights was the most, even more dangerous than the 70s. Mm-hmm. These 90s heavyweights were the best heavyweights we have ever seen, in my opinion.
I'll say this. Look, what Fury are we getting? Fury now? Or do you think Fury when he was trained by Emanuel Stewart? Now, I know that was very young in his career, but he's taken what Emanuel Stewart has taught him to now transcending to that next level as one of the great heavyweights of, I don't want to say of all time, but one of the great heavyweights, definitely the greatest heavyweight of this era. So I don't know what boxer we're getting here. And to be honest with you, the boxer I'm thinking of when I think of Tyson Fury is when he was early on, in between, after Klitschko. Okay?
Who did he fight?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. The fighters at that time, man, it's just so tricky because, well, you know what? Let me give you my number 5. and then we'll go ahead and get to the question.
Go ahead.
I do not have Fury in my number 5. Hey guys, Trey here. If you love today's controversial episode and you want to see our channel grow, please drop a like, subscribe, and also comment. Sam and I are always going back and forth with those commenters on our controversial topics and opinions, and we love it so much. So go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, most importantly, so our channel can grow and we can give you guys the best content as possible. Sam and I were always uploading multiple videos a week, and we want to continue doing that, and we need your help. So go ahead and subscribe, guys. And most importantly, like I always say, don't forget to stick and move, baby. Actually, I have Mike Tyson, my number 5. And the reason why is because one thing we did learn from Tyson Fury was that he could take the punches, okay? Wilder was hitting him clean. Yes, he went down. And yes, I agree with you. He got the extra count, no doubt about it. But he kept on coming up. And there were people out there saying that Deontay Wilder was a bigger knockout artist than Mike Tyson. They had a harder punch. Maybe he did. I think they even did a whole science, like some kind. They wired him up and he calculated higher, supposedly. And I honestly think Fury, because of what he learned from Emmanuel Stewart, would have taken those smarts, because I will say this, Tyson Fury is a smart fighter. He would not have fought him in a phone booth or stood in front of him. I think if he does stand in front of him, he would have just leaned on him, put that 6'9", 6'10" frame, 270, 280-pound body on top of Mike Tyson. And what did Mike Tyson always struggle with, especially in the 90s? It was bigger, heavier boxers. And I think Tyson Fury doesn't have the power, in my opinion. But I think he would have jabbed him to death, and surprisingly has good feet to where he would have kept his distance. And I think him weighing down Mike Tyson would have given him the edge in that fight. And I could see that fight going towards Fury's way. You have any thoughts on that?
I just feel that I've seen Mike Tyson break down giants. Yeah. And I just feel that the body work that Mike Tyson would deliver will be unlike anything Tyson Fury has ever experienced.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Fury, just by having him higher above Mike Tyson, is a greater boxer. But I think if they were to have met, I think that Fury would have had his way.
Okay.
And I think he would have weighed him down. So that's my thoughts. Who is your number 4? Who would do the worst, I guess, even in victory against Tyson Fury?
Who would have done worse? Well, my number 4 is Mike Tyson.
Okay, talk to me.
He's my rank, because I feel that Mike Tyson is lacking what the other top 3 guys have versus Tyson Fury, and that's height.
Right.
Reach.
Right.
And I think that Mike Tyson, contrary of what I said, I think that Mike Tyson is ranked number 4 compared to these guys, because it's his reach, bro. It's his reach. And he's going to struggle. And just like you said, Fury's going to keep him away. Do I think Tyson can knock out Fury? Like I said previously, yes, I think it can. I think it can break him down. But compared to the other giants, I think it's Tyson Fury struggles the most.
Like I said, I had Tyson number 5. I just think that Fury would have had him extended, just using that long jab and peppering all day. And then when Tyson wants to lean in on him, just literally hold him down. It would have to be a boring fight for Tyson Fury to win. And to me, to be honest with you, he is a master at making a potentially great banger fight into a boring fight. Let me ask you this before we move on to number 4. You have Tyson Fury in your number 5. Is that because, did your opinion of him change after the Ngannou fight?
No, I think he gets dropped. He got dropped. I've seen him get hurt. I've seen him get floored with a body shot. I've seen him get caught and go down against Wilder in the 3rd fight. No, I think that he has a questionable chin. It's hard to reach. That is it.
Well, look, my number 4, Tyson
Mm.
number 4. I do not have Fury again. I actually have Evander Holyfield, my number 4. Now, am I saying Evander Holyfield Fury's a better fighter, like in terms of legacy? Of course not. Not even close. Not even to Mike Tyson. But the reason why I have Holyfield as my number 4 is like what you say about Lewis, man. Since we started this pod, I started rewatching a lot of these fights, and the one thing I loved about Holyfield was that, and something I forgot, by the way, is that he liked to bang, man. He liked to get in there. He liked to trade. He loved trading punches, like what he did with Mike Tyson, like the way he did with Riddick Bowe, even with Lewis. I mean, he wasn't defensive at all in that fight. He was just trying to go in, and Lewis was peppering him to death. You and I already scored the fight, even though I had to fight. You and I both had to fight Lewis, beating Holyfield pretty convincingly. I think Fury would have taken the same blueprint, and he would have kept that length at bay. And I think the same thing that he does to Mike Tyson. Use that height disparity, use the extra 50, 60 pounds on top of Holyfield, and just weigh him down. Make it, like I said, make it an ugly, boring fight that we think is going to be a classic that people are going to fall asleep to. That is the way Fury wins. And I honestly think, just like Floyd Mayweather, I think Fury doesn't mind making a fight boring. I think
Yeah.
Holyfield purposely likes to be the showman. And I think that's why he likes to bang. And I think he'll try to do that, try to bring the crowd into it. But I think this is one of those fights you're going to see a lot of booing from the crowd because Fury's going to be holding and keeping that jab at length. I know that's a controversial take. Go for it. Talk to me.
Yeah. You got Holyfield number 4.
I got him number 4.
I got him number 4, and you know what? And I got Holyfield number 3.
Okay, so roll into it.
Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. I just love the fact that Holyfield has the chin, the stamina, the strength to make this a war, and it's something that Tyson Fury wants to avoid. That's why I got Holyfield over Tyson Fury, and of course Holyfield beat Mike Tyson twice. I think that Holyfield would hurt. Go ahead.
How would Holyfield pull out the win? Because the way it sounds like Holyfield should flip with Tyson in this fight. Because that's where I'm getting the sense. But you do not have him. You have him higher.
No, I got Holyfield number 3. I think
what does the fight look like?
I think that Holyfield do even a better job against Fury than Mike Tyson. It's all about stamina. It's about boxing. It's about power. It's about being able to take the biggest shots from Riddick Bowe, from Mike Tyson, George Foreman. Bro, he has the endurance. He has great coaches around him. I think that Holyfield would give Tyson Fury a whole bunch of problems. He can get dirty too, bro. If Tyson Fury wants to do the whole putting his weight on top of the opponent's back, which I because Lennox started doing that too.
Yeah.
I just feel that Holyfield is just a smarter fighter than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury won't be able to bully him, bro. In my opinion.
Yeah, look. Holyfield, like I said, I'm not saying that just because I think Fury would beat Holyfield by points, I'm not saying that his legacy is greater than Holyfield. No way, not even close. And it's funny, bro. I've seen people say that Fury is the greatest heavyweight in boxing history, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen that from multiple talking heads on television.
Honestly, and this is maybe a hot take about Tyson. I think that Tyson is the greatest heavyweight ever. I think he's the greatest, which makes him probably I don't know.
What's the boxing expert saying, though? What do you think?
I agree with that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you mean that in the sense
For heavyweight, yes.
if they all fought...
If they all fought each other, I don't think anybody could beat Tyson.
Because of... Right, okay. Yeah.
I think this...
Which blows my mind. But anyways, my number 3 is actually Tyson Fury. Okay? So I think Tyson Fury, I think he would have his way with Mike Tyson. I think he would have his way with Reese. The reason why I don't have him above Bowe or Lennox Lewis is because, look, you're right, man. I think for me personally, he did, and yes, he has the height and he has the weight. I think he is a smart boxer where he would use his weight and length for an advantage. But against Bowe and Lewis, I think it's a totally different fight. And those guys know how to establish their counterpunching skills to have an advantage over Tyson Fury. Look, you asked me who did he fight before Vladimir Klitschko, and the resume. We don't like to cuss on this podcast, but I'm going to cuss. It's dog shit, bro.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
we're talking
yeah.
about. I mean, who did he fight? Was it Chisora twice? Cunningham, who was undefeated, I think. I mean, look, he doesn't really. That Wilder fight gave him his name. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
did. It did.
And to me, you and I have had an episode. Is Wilder overrated? Or we did our top 3 most overrated heavyweights,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I had Wilder number 1. I think you had him number 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So to me, it was a fight where he was fighting a boxer that was never really structured. Did he get away with the long count? Absolutely. But to me, he dominated Wilder. What was it? Almost 37 rounds, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken,
Yeah.
completely. But I just can't see him outsmarting Riddick Bowe or Lennox Lewis as far as the order. That's why I have Tyson Fury my number 3. So who is your number 2?
My number 2 is Riddick Bowe. I think, dude, after what I saw with Riddick Bowe, bro, and Holyfield, Riddick Bowe in his prime, bro, he was just too strong, bro. He was too strong for Holyfield. I'm the one that has said that Bowe would knock out Mike Tyson, prime versus prime, and I think he would KO Tyson Fury.
Right.
You think Deontay Wilder's power is bad, dude? Riddick Bowe has power, bro. I mean, he has reach, he has size. He's not gonna get bullied, dude. For a big guy like him, he has speed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think Riddick Bowe, I got him ranked number 2 out of all these fighters that I think would do the best against Tyson Fury. I actually got Riddick Bowe knocking out Wilder, knocking out Fury, knocking out Mike Tyson. And you know what he's done with Holyfield. He KO'd Holyfield.
Yeah.
And Riddick Bowe's my number 2, bro.
Look, I love Riddick Bowe. I'm just going to go into my number 2 because it is not Riddick Bowe. It's actually Lennox Lewis. I have number 2. So that would obviously give our number 1s, our rest of our count here. Look, the reason why I have Lennox Lewis, both to me, and look, I don't want to make this a trash Tyson Fury fight. Am I upset that he didn't take Ngannou seriously? Absolutely. It bothers me. You and I did an entire episode if that fight ended boxing, right? But when it comes to the Lewis Tyson Fury fight, the one thing I cannot get off of Lewis is that the times that he went down was to one punch. Okay. And I think Tyson Fury does not have that punch. Okay. So I think it would be a long, drawn, boring fight. I think this fight will be an 11-1, 10-2 kind of fight. It would be an absolute schooling from Lennox Lewis because Lewis kind of reminded me a little bit. I'm bringing him in back into the conversation. Floyd Mayweather. Lewis didn't mind making a fight boring, just like Tyson Fury did.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care. It's that European style.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you come to me.
Yeah, he has a plan and he sticks to it. Yeah.
He doesn't deviate no matter what. And when he was trained by Emmanuel Stewart, I mean, he was just a different fighter, bro. And I honestly think for Lennox Lewis, I think he'll make the fight boring. I think he will show all the movement. I kind of actually think it will look like Evander Holyfield versus Lennox Lewis, number 1, where Lewis won convincingly. but I could see where Holyfield won maybe 7 or 7. I'm sorry, I could see where Holyfield won 3 or 4 rounds in that fight, and I don't think Tyson Fury could win any, maybe 1 or 2 tops. So that's why I think Lennox Lewis is my number 2. So why is he your number 1?
Lennox Lewis is my number 1, bro. Maybe I'm being biased, guys. I have no idea, but all I can say is I love his style, bro.
Yeah.
I love his style. I love his confidence. It was night and day when he got knocked out by Oliver McCall, got trained by Emmanuel Stewart right after. It was just, you saw the styles just get a lot better. Lennox has the size. Lennox has the mind, bro. The power, the stamina to go head to head with, in my opinion, Riddick, Bowe, Holyfield, Mike Tyson. He'll definitely beat Tyson Fury. I think that there's more will. There's more will in the fight when it comes to Lennox Lewis. He's just trained better, in my opinion. Because look, Tyson Fury is being trained by Emmanuel Stewart's son, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, by his son. So it's a father and son thing on the coaching side. But I think Lennox Lewis is just superior, man. Compared with when I started seeing Lennox Lewis again, man, I think I even made a comment about it, that I feel now after watching all these fights, I think Lennox is one of the greatest heavyweights ever.
And you know what? I have no problem with you saying that. Let me go to my number 1. Obviously, Riddick Bowe. And I'm not saying Riddick Bowe is better than Lennox Lewis. He is not. But if he was to fight Tyson Fury, because that's the conversation.
That's a conversation.
I think this is a knockout. I think it ends pretty fast. I actually think it ends within 4, maybe 5 rounds. Because exactly what you say. If we're getting a top peak condition, Riddick Bowe. Oh, dude. Like I said before, he reminds me of a young Larry Holmes with that stifling. And I mean stifling. I just hit my mic. Left jab that can shake the core of planet Earth. Dude, there's no way Tyson Fury is going to stand up to that punch, especially to the body, man. Especially to the body. Riddick Bowe's my number 1. I think it's an early knockout. I think he goes a distance with Lennox Lewis, which is why I have Riddick Bowe number 1 in this clash of styles. So that is my ranking there. Do you have any thoughts on Riddick Bowe and Tyson Fury as my number 1?
And Lennox and Bowe are going to be one of my, dream matches that I wish would have happened.
Of course.
But I mean, guys, there was more to the heavyweight division than Mike Tyson and Holyfield, man. Dude, Lennox and Riddick Bowe, bro. Lennox Lewis, man, he was just a tougher, better trained, in my opinion, than the heavyweights we have today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. I just feel that Tyson Fury's competition doesn't compare to the competition the other kings have ever faced.
Let me throw you a hot take, bro. I even think David Tua would beat Tyson Fury. I even think Ray Mercer would have beaten Tyson Fury. Talk to me,
dude. What do you think? What about Tyson Fury versus Tommy Morrison?
If Morrison has the discipline, I think that, dude, you're talking about. See, look, heavyweights today, guys, the guys that he is fighting, they're ploppers. And when I say ploppers, I'm talking about the heavyweights. They remind me of the heavyweights from the early 80s. Slow plopper guys that should not be in the ring. They're guys that you train with or spar with. And for some reason, they're in the limelight. That's who Tyson Fury is fighting in this era. Maybe with the exception of Wilder. I'm sorry, not Wilder. Who's the other heavyweight from Europe?
From Europe, AJ?
Yeah, AJ. Joshua. I'm sorry. Maybe with the exception of Joshua, but even though he has a weaker chin, that is it. So and the boxers in the 90s, there was a top tier, and then there was a second tier of like David Hay and Tua and Morrison, all these guys that they were up there as well, man. Like they all fought each other, they went at each other, and when they fought. It was like two rams
Yeah.
meeting in the middle. And I don't think any boxer from this era wants anything to do with that top tier heavyweights that we have here on our list, and that second tier like Mercer, like Tua, like all these other great 90s boxers at that time. So we'll leave it at that. Do you have any final words for our audience out there?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching our channel and sharing and liking and commenting. We'll try to get to all the comments, guys, and help us try to get to at least 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's our goal. So if there's any ideas y'all want us to talk about, or fighters or fights or fantasy fights, let us know and we'll cover it.
Absolutely. I couldn't say it any better. If you get a message from me, it is the Stick and Move podcast. You get a message from Sam, Stick and Move Sam 75. We'll have new episodes every Monday and Wednesday. And don't forget to stick and move, baby.
I am the greatest.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
Stick and move. And making you understand that stick and move.